Hello YouTubers, time for another quick video here. It's Friday afternoon and the weekend is here, and I thought let's do a quick video now. One reason is that, well, I don't know, some of you may remember that some months ago I had bought a so-called secret bag at a record store, one like this, and I did a video when I opened it and looked through it and saw what I found and had some comments about that. And actually I don't know if any viewers enjoyed it, but I thought it was quite fun actually, even if I don't know, there were some really good records, some records that I already had and some that weren't that amazing, and but I don't really recall, but there were some good things in the bag as well. Then I did another secret bag video few months later. Then I tried to do it as a live stream video, but that didn't work at all because my connection was way too bad, so you couldn't even if I showed up the record to you like this, you couldn't actually see it, so it was total waste of time. So that video is now gone. But let's do another version now, or another try. What's in the secret bag volume 2 or part 2, because as you can see I have another secret bag here. 10 records, varied records, second-hand records, not any new ones, that I paid, well, about maybe $8-9 for the whole bag. So let's see what's in this. But before we start, let's have a little guess. What do we think is in this? Well, I think we have something that's religious. I think we have some sort of compilation album of some pop or rock from maybe the 70s or 60s or 80s. I'm quite sure we have some Swedish dance band in this bag. I think also we may be lucky and have some sort of rock or more or less interesting pop album that I didn't have before. Also, did I say religious? Yeah, something religious. What can we more have in this bag? Maybe something classical, but I haven't seen any classical records in these bags so far. Swedish pop, I'm quite sure. Some Swedish pop, probably from the 70s or 80s. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah, and of course I'm quite sure that at least one or two of these records, maybe more, are records I already have. But this is mainly for the mystery. And who knows, I might find something really nice in here. We'll see. So, and I have, the bag has been sealed up until now. I just unsealed it, and I'm just going to pull them up one by one and see what we get. I'm just going to move that thing there. Yeah. Okay, so I got a grip on the first record, and I'm not looking at it, as you can see. I'm just pulling it up and holding it up to the camera. Dan Hartman, I Can Dream About You. This looks very much like something from the 80s. Yeah, 84. I am not familiar with Dan Hartman. I have to, because 80s isn't my favorite decade. Do we have any familiar songs or familiar titles? It's on MCA anyway. But Dan Hartman, it rings a bell. It does ring a bell, so it probably was a member of some famous group or whatever. Okay, I will listen to it. This was something I didn't. Well, there we have a pop album, although it's not Swedish pop. Dan Hartman. Sounds familiar, but I cannot really place him. But I think I've seen his records in these old flea markets. All right, the next one. Oh, Brel. All right. Something well, it's a quite common record, so why not? It's a Swedish stage show with songs by the Belgian poet, singer-songwriter Jacques Brel. It's a very popular Swedish stage show that was done in the early 80s, in 1983 actually, by among others Tommy Körberg, who would the year later be one of the stars of Benny Andersson and Björn Ulvaeus' first musical Chess. So I'm sure some of you may remember him out there. He's still a great star here in Sweden. We also have Nina Gunke and Elisabeth Strandberg and Lars Humle, who are singing on this record, who wrote the Swedish lyrics here. I'm a bit... Who did write the Swedish? The arranger Stefan Nilsson. Well, that's a good arranger. Who wrote the... Don't we have any information about who wrote the Swedish lyrics? No, this intrigues me. I have to check this, because now I get Thomas Kinding. That sounds familiar too. I was aware of this record, and I have actually thought of buying it, but it is a very common record, so I just haven't done it. So, well, now I got it, and I will listen to it. I'm a great fan of Tommy Körberg, and I like the songs of Jacques Brel, so why not? Yeah. I'm going to have a little slurp of a brown beverage. It's carbonated, from America. I'm not saying which one. A bit hoarse. Right, the next one. I'm pulling it out and I'm holding it up. Oops. Haha, yeah, it's a compilation album of Swedish pop music from Swedish Sun pop music from the early 70s. This is on the Music for Pleasure label, and it's not one of these that where you don't find the original artists. It's some sort of studio band. It's produced by Tommy Halldén, but we have arrangements by Jan Bråten and Sven-Olof Waldorf. Sven-Olof Waldorf was the guy who were conducting when ABBA won with Waterloo. You know, the guy in the Napoleon costume, that's Sven-Olof Waldorf. So, quite good artists here. EMI is behind this issue, of course, and it's on the red black MFP label. And what do we have? Well, we have it's recorded in the summer of 1974, so the songs that were very popular in Sweden then, like a Swedish version of Top of the World, Hideaway, Spanish Eyes, and some original Swedish songs, including Waterloo. Well, that was quite fun. Alright, Svensktoppar. Alright. Right, let's have a look at the next one. Oh, this feels like a fold-out cover, so maybe it's a double album. I'm trying to not to watch it. No, it's not a double album, it's just an ordinary record with a fold-out cover. And it's Rod Stewart. Blondes Have More Fun. And that's the one with... Don't just think I'm sexy. Yeah. Famous record, famous Rod Stewart album. In small doses, I think Rod Stewart is really great. I like the Atlantic Crossing album. This record is one of those that you keep finding all the time. I've never owned a copy before, and this looks like it's a very good copy on Warner Brothers. So, well, why not? It's quite good so far, yeah. No real album that I feel yuck when I see. Alright, let's pull out the next one. And this, I think. Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. The King. Elvis Presley, Loving You. That was incredibly unexpected. And what kind of pressing like this? Is a German pressing? You have to check the label. Is it the orange one? Yeah, it is. And it's one of these with the electronically reprocessed stereo. That's not that good, but I have to check the condition on this. And it looks fine. It looks as good as new. Well, of course I already have Loving You. Not sure which pressing I have. Actually, it's not an original, I can say as much. But never mind. What a nice surprise to find Elvis in this package. I did not expect that at all. And it's a good record, good album, good song. Mean Woman Blues, Teddy Bear, Loving You, Party, Blueberry Hill, and so on. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I think that was a bit of a bargain in this kind of cheapo bag. All right, let's have another one. Oh, it's something that still has the plastic, but it's not open. Oh, it's Manhattan Transfer Pastiche from 1977. Let's see if it's... Yeah. This is an album that I have. I'm a fan of Manhattan Transfer. Not everything they did, but some records were incredibly good. I think had some really good tracks. This is one of them, with four brothers: A Gal in Calico, Love for Say, On the Streets in Singapore. It's Not the Spotlight. That was on the Atlantic Crossing album that I mentioned earlier. I've had a copy of this for perhaps 20-25 years. So I'll see the condition of it. If this looks better, I may replace it. But I think if you're curious on a record with a vocal group, Manhattan Transfer, I think Pastiche is a very good way to go, because sometimes you get the impression that they were just, they were singing these 1920s songs, Ranzo d'amour, and so on. And well, they did that in the early days, and Java Jive and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that, but they widened their repertoire quite a lot after that, and I think this is a very nice mix of pop and rock and jazz, and yeah, that's a nice finding. But also one that I had before, as I said. Okay, what haven't we had so far that I thought we would have? We had 6 albums so far, and no religious ones, and no. We haven't had any dance bands, even if there are some dance band songs on the Svensktoppen record. But I think we have 4 more records, so let's see. Okay. Oh. Lars Roos, Örongodis. Well, you may not know who Lars Roos is. He is originally a classical pianist, very skillful, who decided to start making easy listening records in the late 80s. And this is one from 1990, and all of them were called Örongodis, which means eye candy. So Örongodis 1, Örongodis 2, eye candy 3, and so on. This is Örongodis jorden runt, Örongodis around the world. So we have, what do we have? Well, we have music from Brazil by Ari Barroso. We have Gotlands Sommarnatt, Never on a Sunday, New York. Well, this is easy listening on piano. Not sure I will keep this actually, because it is perhaps, even if I have a sweet spot for some easy listening, this might be a bit too, well, too much elevator music for me. I don't want to disrespect Lars Roos, great pianist, but I prefer the classical music that he recorded. Okay. Well, I said I thought we would have some easy listening. Didn't I say that? Yes, I did, and so we did. Okay, I think we have 3 more records. Cheers. 3 more records. And I pull out something and I hold it up, and what is this? Robert Palmer. Clues. Well, that's nice. I didn't expect to find that in this kind of bag. It looks in perfect condition, and another thing, I didn't have it before. Robert Palmer. What a nice surprise. What a nice surprise. On Island Records. Yeah. I mean, I bought 3. Now in total I bought 3 of these mystery bags. And I think so far this is the best one. Okay, and we have 2 more left. One of them I think has a... No? I thought one of them had a fold-out sleeve, but it's just a very thick sleeve. Let's take that one now. Probably an American record, because they tend to have these thick cardboard sleeves. Okay, let's have a look. Ha ha ha! I'm wrong. No, it's my old dear friends in Ingmar Nordström's and their sax party number 3. I couldn't be more wrong. Well, we got the dance band. We almost this last record must be a religious record, or my whole theory has fallen to pieces. Otherwise, everything's been right. Well, I've talked many times about Ingmar Nordström's Sax Party. They made several records. This is not the 3rd record, even if you can think so. Sax Party. Yeah, great pun. They had 3 saxophones as their main characteristics. This is the record where they had their big breakthrough with, after they performed on a very popular Swedish TV show. After selling, well, fairly good, they sold enormous amounts of records after that performance. So, and this is the 3rd in that series, and I think it is in total their 7th album. It's one of those albums that I'm very fond of, because I grew up with this. My grandparents used to play it quite a lot. This one and it was Sax Party 2 and Sax Party 7. Those were the 3 ones they had and played off. And so I tend to think of the summers of my childhood when I listen, or when I hear the music from this album from 1976. Yeah. Well, it wasn't American. It was from Småland, from Växjö. Anyway, of course I already have a copy of this. But never mind. It's a nice record. And in a nice thick cardboard. No lamination or laminating. Okay, let's move on. I got a bit shocked there. Even though I shouldn't, because Ingmar Nordström's albums, and that particular album is one of the most common that you can find in the Swedish flea market bins. Well, it sold several 100,000 copies, and that's quite a lot in Sweden. Alright, the last record, and this should be something religious. Should be. Is it? Maybe it's death metal or something. No! Platinum Mike Oldfield. Well, I never. I'm a great fan of Mike Oldfield, but I think this is one of the albums I don't have. I have to check it further. When is it from? And they are all in fine conditions, all those that I've checked, from 1979. No. Great. This is really great. I'm a great fan of Mike Oldfield. Actually, I'm just happy that we didn't get any religious records, because those are the ones that I'm most fond of. Well, all in all, this was very nice finding. Let's see. Dan Hartman. Not really sure what to think, but I will listen Brel, well, all right, good songs and probably very good performances. Svensk Kroppar, okay, a cheapo collection compilation, not with not original artist, with some popular 70s pop music. This can be good for testing records on YouTube because I cannot imagine any copyright claims to this because we don't really know who plays on it. And Rod Stewart I didn't have. Why not? And I mean, why not? Elvis Presley, the big surprise to find him in this kind of bag. And of course, I already have this. Not sure which whether I shall keep this or well, I probably will, or maybe it will find the home of somebody who would enjoy it. Yeah, and my favorite Manhattan Transfer album, another one I already have, but anyway, Lars Roos, the record I was least happy to find, but in this among the others, it was like probably not the nicest one to find, but well, since I found so many other good ones. Robert Palmer, very happy to find that. Ingvar Nordström's not that, not that surprising really, but still like seeing a nice old friend again. Even if many hate to find this in the bins, but I'm not like most people. And finally, I think this was probably the best finding of them all. Mike Oldfield Platinum. Yeah. I'm happy with this. So I wish you all a very nice weekend and thanks for watching.